You know how long I've been waiting for this? Whoo, I'm about to get a name for myself here. I don't think you guys should work away from this. You gotta make sure people know what happened here today. Well, we's about to find out what happened here today. You know what it is. Your the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. Let me straighten it out because I had to get that camera and the thing and do all that. But yo, seriously, everybody, welcome back to the show, children. Cause $250,000 is making people all care about one of the best games in the business, and that's Samurai Showdown 2019. So you're like, maybe it could be I that could win that 250 grand. And it's like, I gotta buy Samurai Showdown, but how? So let's review what we over here at Team GRF TV have already done. There's a whole short about how to properly buy this game on Switch. You have to go search for the Season 3 pass. It's not on sale right now. We're not going to talk about it. Equally, we're going to be bringing up the Steam version and also the Epic Game Store version a little bit later on for a whole part of this, which is why this video took so long because it should have been out earlier this morning. We're going to take care of that too. However, though, we have got some things to do, and we totally do, because I feel that I should probably explain the whole bit to you about how long I've been waiting for this. So let me get King Leo in the building, and maybe he can help explain to you what's going on. So yeah, this is Twitter. You've heard of Twitter before, right, children? See, this is a tweet from a long time ago, in a time we're not supposed to remember because of the things that were the things. Don't worry about it. So, when season 2 was season 2 and for some reason that they never fixed, Mina was never included as part of the set of season pass 2. So you could always at any point buy the season pass and then buy Mina separately. However, this is the first time anywhere else that is not Japan that the individual characters that are not characters that are crossover characters are literally on sale individually. So for all of my PS4 fans in the American KKK and Brexit town, you'll need to go buy Mina along with all of the season passes you now got to get your hands on to have a complete set of stuff for Samurai Showdown. Well, as complete as you can get. This is finna get really weird. So, let me see something here. Well, yeah, I guess I can do that because it was in full no, thank you. So yeah, cause I need my tabs back. I didn't think I thought it was gonna be all cool and I could do the tab thing or whatever because it doesn't highlight when I highlight. So again, to review at this juncture, because no, we're going to the next tab. So welcome to America, bitch. This is America. You love America? Something about America? America, motherfucker. Because, see, this is the deluxe edition of Samurai Showdown, which isn't on sale. And this is Yashimaru. That's another thing entirely. My ninja. Anyway, the reason we're here is to highlight that this isn't on sale, but you should be aware because we're about to get into every single way you can buy this game when it comes on a console is super different. And that at the end of this, here's a spoiler. There is literally only one version that has every single thing that is Samurai Showdown you can own for it. And you can probably guess what the answer is, but don't worry about that for right now. Anywho, this is what you should be aware of in the first place. So, in America, if you were to buy the season 1, the deluxe bundle or whatever, that you get all the season 1 characters and you get the Nakaruru costume. Just so we're highlighting this because you need to be writing all of this down, children. Is in America, you can buy this costume if you want it. It's $3. You can buy it if you want them. At one point, this costume was super ass free because they were giving away the season 1 pass for like the first month this game came out in the long, long time ago. Don't worry about it. Also, remember the wait, back up. Okay, this was not part of the video, but so Getsu isn't on sale? That's kind of fucking weird. But it don't matter because he's part of what? Season 1? I think? Is he a season 1 or a season 3 character? No, because Baiken's a season 3 because is he in it? Because is it Kazuki that's part of season? We're gonna find out together. Yeah, so guess who's part of season 2 along with Mina. So literally, so guess who's accidentally not on sale, but if you're not owning it at this point, you just gonna buy the season pass anyway. And you know, we have to focus on what's important. The character that's not in the season pass that you can literally buy for $1, and you should probably do that before this time here. That's the thing. I already did it, so don't worry about that. So, as I noted earlier, just so we're aware, even when this was going on sale over there on the east side, never was Warden nor Biken ever on sale ever. Never have the retro 3D costumes you can buy in regions where you can buy them have never been on sale either. Please keep that second part in mind because I'm literally about to blow that motherfucker in a couple of minutes from now. So I think we're on our way to Brexit Town now because we finish in America. So to review America, no, actually, let me take that back. If spending an extra $3 right now means a whole lot to you, then you may want to buy the Season 2 pass, Mina, and the Season 3 pass and wait for the next time the deluxe edition is on sale and then buy that. So then you get the Season 1 characters and you get the 3D Nakaruru joint. So if you save a little money, but that's up to you. But that's going to be a spoiler for a lot of this. So don't worry about it. Brexit Town, everyone. Hello, this is Brexit Town. Well, as close to Brexit Town as a nigga feels like getting, because this is the deluxe edition of Samurai Shodown in Europe. So, okay, so in Europe, so guess who's on sale? I'm here. See, again, I do all this preparation, and to quote speedrunners, I swear that's never happened before, that nigga said. Anyway, let me take a drink real quick. So Getsu's on sale, and everything's on sale as normal. The 3D characters, 3D costumes not on sale. You can't put Biken or Warden on sale because they're owned by other people and all this stuff. Fair enough. Cool. All right. Here's the thing about the deluxe edition in Europe. It does not come with Nakaruru. So you gotta buy her separately. Just so you are aware. I guess the only reason we're highlighting is that if you over there in Brexit Town, you have to buy Nakaruru separately. She doesn't come with the deluxe edition, so just get the game, get the season passes, you in and you out. Thank you, Europe. On the east side on where we ride. So, welcome to the east side, where it came out first, and it came out in the most confusing way possible because fucking Japan. All right, I need y'all to follow me. Remember that whole 3D retro costume shit? Well, here is that spoiler I told you about earlier. The literal only complete edition of this game exists if you ever lived in Japan and wanted to buy the game 4 times, and even technically that's not true because there is one retro costume that was never released in any way for your motherfucking ass to get your hands on, and that was Shiki's for whatever reason. I literally spent an hour trying to research where Shiki's costume came from. It was never offered up for any pre-order. There was Hamaru's. There was Nakaruru's. You could get that by pre-ordering versions of the game. Genjuro was an Amazon exclusive, and so was Yu-Gi-Oh! And Show was Lady Charlotte. All of them Amazon exclusive. Where the fuck was Shiki? No one fucking knows. Why is there a costume for her in the PC versions of the game that were never offered anywhere else? However, though, Japan kind of sort of has a one-up on the whole clique because as we scroll down here, and again, you get nothing. This the deluxe, you get nothing. But what they do get, and I'm just gonna click straight over here. Shout out to the fighter generation, been around since ever, cause that's the fighter generation. So y'all remember this game that was popular like 50 million years ago called Puzzles and Dragons? I think that game still gets updates and shit. I don't know. Take a drink. Give me a second. In the Japanese version, there are crossover costumes for each of these characters, and we'll scroll down. So Genjuro gets a Fang Jin costume, and Shiki gets a Posture costume. So you can see this on your own time. I'm not here for this. I'm just here to let you know the closest you can ever get to a complete package of this game is the Japanese version, except for the Shiki costume, which, for as I know and understand from my research, is a PC exclusive. The game been out for 6 years. 6 of them. And it's just like, we got all these costumes and shit, and we just not gonna release them. Because you know what? Real talk. We're gonna bring it back to me for a second, because I just want y'all to holler at because I just want to get to this next part, right? So we've been talking all about these 3D costumes and everyone who got them. So when it comes to the season pass characters and stuff like that, if you are a member or were a member of either Samurai Shodown 64 or 2 Warriors Rage, you got a 3D costume, except if your name was Sogetsu, your name was Hanzo Hattori, and the worst, and I mean the worst offender of all is when they sit up here and they do my 8th Galford D. Weller like that, and of course, my lady Poppy. See, SNK, we got a problem. How my boy Gaffer, how my girl Poppy gets shafted on the retro 3D costumes. I'm like, why did y'all quit working on these? Like, why don't y'all let those Chinese exclusive unnaked versions as part of costumes? Why, for like the 3rd time in the past month and a half, King of Fighters 15 is on sale on PS4, but Mature and Vice Saint? I'm just asking the real questions here. Something Rolo Dino the soccer nigga. Fuck. But yeah, weirdly enough though, Charlotte has a costume, but she wasn't in the 64 games. Neither was Juan Fu's punk ass, but never mind. I just needed that to just air that out to you. So we're gonna go back from which we came now. Because we need to finish this, because we need to get to the whole point of why we're even here. See, the Xbox version is on sale, right? Now, here's the interesting thing about the Xbox version as I take a drink. The deluxe edition in the America KKK, you get all of the 3D retro costumes and bonus Rimuru if you buy the deluxe edition. Here's the problem. You can't buy the retro 3D costumes separately. You either get them in the deluxe edition or you suck a dick. No diddy, fuck you. So, why? I don't fucking know. It's just dumb. But again, I'm here for this $250,000 buyer guide for this video game you're going to care about for the next 6 fucking seconds. So, I'm here to help you. And to continue to prove my point, this is all of the DLC that's available. See, there's a ward in here and a bike in there. There's There's my beautiful swan princess, blah blah blah. Final boss of multiple games. Character that was a bonus character in the game. She probably should have been featured in, but was anyway exclusively to fucking PlayStation. The character that the whole point of the episodes of the beginning of this fucking video, and we can continue like this for quite a while now. But as you see, there are no 3D retro costumes here. So, in continuing, we back over here in Japantown because you know. The Europe thing don't matter. The Europe thing is the same as the American thing. You know what? You know what? I'm not gonna tell that lie. Because see, a nigga didn't check. A nigga did not check. So you know what? This is live TV. Fuck you and your time. We're gonna find out together what's going on with this. So I'm gonna type some things. Don't mind me. Samurai Showdown. Europe. So, alrighty. So, now loading. So, I'm going to have the spoiler alert. Oh wow! I wasn't surprised at this. Yo, bring it back. Yo, get King Leo back in the building. So, same verse. Just like the first, but we don't know yet. We halfway there. We halfway there. We gotta check and see. Europe different with the flow, so we gotta check. No, it's the same. So the Europe shit mirrors America. So we're here for that. I'm like, I'm gonna tell that like, nah, I'm gonna get the whole truth. Things don't sell. Again, remember the MENA thing is only a PSN America KKK Brexit town thing and not affecting anything else. We're not done though. So we back on the we back on the east side. We back on the east side. So the east side don't get shit. You just get a season pass, bitch. Fuck your life, nigga. But let's double check what's in the season pass. Just so you are aware of what's in the season pass. The fucking characters. So here's your proof. The fucking characters. Nothing else. The fucking characters. Just yeah. And the proof of that is here. However, those costumes we talked about, Japanese exclusives. So if you in there, you in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, here's where we are at this juncture. Bring it back to me. Because I just want to wrap this up. I just want to get y'all out of here. So, I'm going to take a drink. Let's review here. So, starting from the Switch side of things. The Switch, because I checked this, remember, made a whole video about buying a motherfucker. If it wasn't a pre-order costume, or if it wasn't Shiki, all of the retro 3D costumes are in the game on the Switch version. So, about as complete as you can get. So you know that. The Steam and the Epic Game Stores version have all the retro costumes, but none of the Puzzles and Dragons shit. Also, actually, I don't know the answer to that either. I don't know. And I remember, and I double checked, and I remember checking Unk for the smoke. Give me a second, y'all. Unk for the smoke. So, Unk for the smoke. All right. So, I'm finna do some things. Y'all gonna see. You know what? I'm gonna do y'all a favor. Here. Have a couple of seconds of Toko twerking. Have that. I am going to quickly check this. Because I want to know. So, y'all enjoy Toko twerking. Y'all do that. I'll be back in a couple seconds. I promise. I will be back. I will be back. Just give me a second, because I wonder if I just, well, damn, that should work. So, let me see. SAMURAISPIRITS. So, Samurai Spirits. So, I don't think the Puzzle and Dragons characters are included. I don't remember seeing them. And they are not. The Puzzle and Dragons DLC stuff is not included in the Switch version in Japanese. I knew that, but I wanted to double check that. I swear I checked that and had it in my notes, and it wasn't there. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Did you know? If you mix water, apple juice, and Fresca, it tastes like beer. You can have that. I'm glad you do. So, where were we? The Switch version, if it wasn't none of the pre-order costumes, none of the retro 3D costumes and Shiki, they're not in there. On top of that, the Switch version does not have the Puzzle Dora costumes for Genjuro and Shiki. Okay? Done. When it comes to the American version and the European version, you have to buy Mina separately from Season Pass 2. So you should probably do that, I don't know, like fucking right now when this video's over. So do that, right? So, the Japanese versions of the PlayStation and the Xbox versions have none of the 3D costumes in a way you could access them in the year of our Lord 2025 because the codes have long expired, so fuck you. So, the closest version you can get to everything would be either a Japanese Xbox or PlayStation 4 version that you had to buy multiple times, which has everything but Shiki in it. SNK, y'all wrong for that shit. Y'all equally wrong for the game being out for years and not re-releasing this stuff. Oh, excuse me, all that beer anyway. Again, this is just a buyer's guide because, you know, you trying to win you $250,000, you know what I'm saying? $250,000, ain't I, you know, all that old shit. But yeah, that's where we are right now. So again, mainly, the whole point of this video was me trying to get on my PlayStation, fam, in America and Europe, you need to buy Mina if you give a shit. Because who knows when this type of sale will happen again. I have been literally waiting years for that character to go on sale. That's why there was, you know how long I've been waiting for this. The whole point of the video was to pay not to goon over Mina, because if I was going to goon over someone, it would be Aroha, because she's the only Samurai Shodown character you are allowed to goon over, because that's what it is. Okay? We good? We fucking alright here? Fine. I need more water. So, what have we learned here today? Again, one more time, because we're going to run it back. Run it back, front and top. If you gon' buy Samurai Shodown next time it go on sale on Switch, you have to search Season Pack 3 to find it on a Switch console. That's just the way that it goes down. If you trying to see legally on all of the retro 3D costumes, you need to buy either the Epic Game Store version or the Steam version of Samurai Shodown. So wait for the next time that Kiwami pack go on sale. Boom, boom, boom. All the DLC characters at a reduced price. Because the last time it was on sale, that motherfucker was $10. That's fucking lick. That's a lick. That's L-I-C-K, a lick, right? So, again, Mina, separate from Season Pass 2. She's 89 cents if you own PS4. If you own PS4 and the American KKK breaks the town, go buy the motherfucking character now. Yeah, you got to the 31st at 2 o'clock in the morning time, but just buy the motherfucking character now before you fucking forget. Just do that shit. The Japanese version have those exclusive Puzzle and Dragon costumes that you can only get in Japanese versions of the game. So if you care enough, that same sale is going over there. So you can sit up here and get the whole set of characters for like less than 2,000 yen, but you still have to buy the costume. You still have to buy those costumes, and those retro costumes, you'll never see them in that version unless, you know, you do things. That's been my TED Talk, motherfuckers. You're welcome. Look, as I always do, Unc taking care of you. You're welcome. All of that, I'm like, if you need a refresher, just get at me in the comments and I'll point you in the direction you need to point to. I wish you luck in trying to win $250,000 sitting up here playing one of the best footsie games of all time. May I suggest Koihime Imbu to you? I just did. Yes. So, plenty of more show for all of the beautiful bad boys and bad girls and good boys and good girls and good whatever you are. Because we got that for you. Me, Mr. Pop That Thing. That's me, your Uncle Triple, the one and the only, the Triple, the G.O.D. And you are the amazing and awesome you, and you keep being that because you are live right here with us right here on Team GRF TV. And we've got plenty more show for you right after these commercial. Messages. Man, who else giving you this exclusive down the heat trying to help you buy a damn video game you should have owned years ago? Hell yeah. Plenty more show for all of y'all right after these commercial messages.